Tuesday, Plus Sports and Plus TV Africa. Welcome on the show. Now, too many things to discuss today, but the most important thing, Mukael, will be Liverpool take on Manchester United. And Manchester United can actually climb up the ladder, at least a bit. And tonight, if they can beat Liverpool, but they are playing at Anfield, Liverpool in the best of forms right now. And everybody has written off Manchester United. It's not going to happen. Liverpool will win this match.
Well, the last time they lost by such a huge margin, 5-0, it was under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. One could argue that the team did not have the kind of never die
bites that they should have. Yeah.
Yes, even though they haven't really maintained a consistency, they've not lost a lot of games under Ralph Rangnick. Four games in the Premier League. More draws than losses, and under Ralph Rangnick, they've showed an ability to keep fighting, more so than they did under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So maybe we might see a typical Manchester United versus Liverpool performance from the Red Devils. They might just show that energy that we are typically seeing. We typically see from Manchester United, even when they are in a bad rut. Every time they go against the likes of Liverpool, against the likes of Chelsea, against the likes of Manchester City, we might see that.
Hopefully, AJ and Kay will put the hotline on the screen. And of course, it's Liverpool against Manchester United. And who would you give it to tonight? Okay. Now, the Super Eagles are set to discover their 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers foes when the draw for the final rounds of the qualifications takes place in Johannesburg, South Africa, tonight. The West African football powerhouse, who crashed out of the 2022 AFCON in Cameroon in the round of 16 and recently missed out on featuring at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, are seeded in Pot 1. Along with the 12th highest ranked African countries from the latest FIFA rankings released on March 31st. A total of 48 countries, including host Côte d'Ivoire, are eligible to feature the final stage of the qualifiers as scheduled to begin in June across the continent. Nigeria will avoid Senegal, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, Cameroon, Algeria, Mali, Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Ghana, and DR Congo, as the other countries are also in Pot 1. They could, however, face the likes of South Africa, Zambia, or Cape Verde. In Pot 2, Togo, Zimbabwe, or Angola in Pot 3, Lesotho, Sudan, or the Central African Republic. The Eagles failed to qualify for the 2012, 2015, and 2017 AFCON tournaments. Now, Mukael, this is sad. This is a very, very sad story for me this morning. Nigeria, those days, didn't ask you, who are we playing next? They didn't ask you who won the match. They used to ask how many goals did Nigeria score against the team. We're so sure we'll win. Now we are scared of meeting some people, Côte d'Ivoire, Senegal, Zambia, Cameroon. Then we didn't used to fear any foe. Unfortunately.
Maybe it might be unfortunate for older heads, but I think it's probably a good thing in this day and age, given that how leveled up football has gotten, how much better a lot of teams have gotten. Senegal are powerhouses in Africa right now. Morocco are very good. Egypt, even though they've lost out to Senegal in two very important matches, are still very dangerous. Nigeria needs to take their opponents seriously. They need to take whoever we face seriously and respect them. And we cannot live in those glory days anymore. It's the easiest way to get caught out and show your weaknesses. Nigeria needs to develop, and in that time, while we're developing, because every time teams go through cycles, a development stage needs to be had right now. That conversation needs to be at the top of our conversations for any prospective coaches that is going to take over. We need to be redeveloping our standards, increasing how the quality of players we bring into the national team, and the demands on those players must be world class, because a lot of the players we're calling in are considered to be playing on world class stages. So we need to take advantage of the fear. Fear can motivate you. Who we're going to face can motivate how our coaches respond, how our players respond. And as long as they respond positively, as long as they go out there and throw it all out on the field, then I think it's still a good thing.
Okay, so let's hopefully, by the end of today, we'll find out who our foes will be in the Nations Cup qualifiers. And hopefully, we'll have it easy. If not, the harder it gets, the better we get, really.
Hopefully.
The English Premier League fixtures for tonight. Manchester United take on Liverpool at Anfield. And of course, we have the phone lines for you. So actually, well, what should we expect in that match? You can actually call. The call lines are on the screen. But what would you expect, really?
I don't know if I can have any expectations. I mean, we know Liverpool are going to play very well. Manchester United might take a more tepid approach in trying to shut out Liverpool, because they are the kings of the press. But at the same time, it would be essential for Manchester United to go out there and play. Recently, their attack has been trying to find more ways to create chances. But the defense has still been the problem. When the defense lets you down, it's impossible for you to win championships. You can win games with strong attacks by outscoring your opponent, but you win championships with a strong defense.
True that.
And unfortunately, Manchester United do not have that. So if they try to rely on that, they will get caught out, because Liverpool will press and press and press
Till the end.
till the very end. My hope is that Ronaldo plays. We both know what he's going through right now, but I hope he plays. Take his mind off of what's happened and bring the same level of form that he showed in the Norwich game. And maybe, just maybe, Manchester United might stand a chance of not being humiliated.
Well, Manchester United manager Ralph Rangnick on Monday heaped praise on Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp ahead of a crucial run-in that will determine Champions League qualification and likely define his tenure as interim boss. Rangnick, who succeeded Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in November last year, struggled to turn around United's season following a dismal start with the team. 3 points adrift of Tottenham Hotspur in fourth. Asked if he would like to use the same methods Klopp used when he took over at Liverpool, Rangnick said he admired what his compatriot has achieved wherever he has been. There's no point in us claiming anything out of this. The key players for Manchester United in the last 6 months have been Bruno Fernandes, Portuguese, Cristiano Ronaldo, Portuguese. Cristiano Ronaldo just lost his child. Will we have him at his best tonight? I don't know, if he will play at all. Bruno Fernandes was in an accident, but the coach says he's okay, he's all right. Will we have him at his best tonight? We don't know.
It will be big misses for both players, especially Bruno Fernandes, because that team is struggling for creativity, for creating chances, and for all the good Ronaldo offers the team. He is not a sprite young man anymore. He cannot do all the work, carry the ball from the midfield and get up the pitch and score by himself. That's not Ronaldo's goal anymore. So you need players who are creative. And Pogba would be a good option, except that Pogba nowadays doesn't play like the Pogba that played
like
at
he cares anymore,
Juventus.
really.
Yes, he doesn't play like he cares. He's just running out the time. And even if Manchester United were doing extremely well this season, I don't think we would be seeing the best of Pogba, because I think he is done with the whole Manchester United experiment. And that means we're not going to get the best out of him. He was injured in the last match. I'm not even sure if he will start this match, because last time they played an extremely offensive midfield with Pogba as the holding midfielder. That is not going to happen this time around. Maybe Fred will start, maybe Matic will start instead, or we might have McTominay, but we might not get Pogba, which means if they miss out on the presence of Fernandes, there will be little to no creativity coming from that midfield.
Now, ironically, the Merseysiders have 6 players in their squad that have been coached by Rangnick, who believes that this shows he and Klopp share the same philosophy about the game. The German confirmed that midfielder Bruno Fernandes was involved in a car crash earlier on Monday, but escaped unhurt and will be available against Liverpool. Now, defender Rafael Varane, however, is likely to miss out again after having sat out the last 2 league games due to a muscle problem. Now, midfielders Fred and Scott McTominay, left back Luke Shaw and striker Edison Cavani are the others out injured. Again, Klopp insisted Mo Salah's recent dip in form is completely normal, with the forward having gone 6 games in all competitions without scoring. Welcome back. I'll leave you with Tommy Robredo. He has resigned. This is his last game. He has retired. This is his last game as a tennis player, but he lost to fellow Spaniard Bernabe Zapata 6-1, 6-1. And of course, losing in your last game is not right in your career, but he's 39 years old and he's had a good life as a veteran. Before we go on the show, Mikhail, we wish Ronaldo all the...
Yes.
I don't know what to say, really. To lose a child is the saddest of things.
Losing a child is bad. Losing a child who on the day that that child is supposed to be born, to bring hope and joy into the world. I know he lost a son, one of 2 kids. It's never a good time to lose a child.
And he has a game tonight.
Yes, I just hope that they can take some solace from the fact that the other child, the twin sister, is alive and well, and we wish them.
And he has a guy already, so...
Yeah, we wish him and his family all the very best, and our hearts go out to him.
And being a professional, we hope he can make it tonight.
We hope. We hope.
Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you very much, Lawal. Lawal is behind the cameras. You can't see him, but he makes you see us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ajasa AJ. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kay. Thank you. Thank you, our producer, Jubilee Aliche. Thank you very much. And downstairs, the powerhouse, the power man, I call them. Femi Adesanya, Femo, I call them. Thank you very much, everyone who works with this job to make it happen, this program today. At the same time, tomorrow, Plus Sports and Plus TV Africa. My name is Wally Scott. Like I always advise you, at the end of every show, if not for anything, at least for your hearts, do some sports.